Welcome. This is just going to be a quick short video on the power washer that I've created in 3D print. They're just letting you know they are for sale on the website at GoldenHartProspecting.com. I'm just going to give a quick tutorial on it to show you the features, how it's working, and then that'll be it. And you'll see me use it in future videos, but I think I've talked enough about it, so this will just be a wrap-up of it now that I get the final version. If I do change something or come up with a new revision, I'll do another video. But as you've seen in my other videos, there it is. Very simple. Just takes the water flow from a 12-volt pump source that that you have if you buy a Goldbox or most other processing equipment. If it's powerized, goes right in and then turns it into 3 jets, and that sprays it out. I'm also using this 3/8 classifier, which I'll show you in a second. I'm actually really liking it. Just to show you. Now this is designed to fit on classifiers that are designed to go into buckets. If it has more of a taper, it's not going to fit right. It's actually concave to fit right in there. So it goes right onto the side. I'm printing this out of ASA. It's a version of ABS that has more UV chemicals in it to make it more resistant, and it just prints really nice, so I'm going to stick with that. And there'll be random colors, blue, white, and green. Right now, just to keep up the supply, you just have one choice of buying this, and then whatever color you get, you get. But in the future, as I catch up on it, I'll have more options so you can actually choose a color. Not that it matters, they all work the same, just if you have a preference. But if you're looking for a great classifier that I've been using, I'm loving this. This is a 3/8 classifier I bought off of Amazon. And where's the brand? 17 bucks. Stansport. It works great. The only one thing I did is, it's hard to see, but I just angled these down just a little. These I don't know if that's showing. Just so it sits in the bucket a little flat. I noticed from the start, these are a little sloppy, so this can wiggle a little. That's the only modification I did with this. Other than that, it works great. But either style will work fine for this classifier, the power washer. Now I have a pump here. I'm going to try. What I'd recommend is a 500 gallon to 750 gallon per hour pump. As you can see, that's what's actually, this 750 is included in the Goldbox kit. So that's a 3/4 inch hose. The opening hole is just under an inch, which fits all the 3/4 inch hoses, including this heavy duty one, which is a little thicker. And then you have a locking screw, just in case you need it to hold better. But what I'm gonna try, I was gonna print an adapter, but when I was at the hardware store, I picked this up for $1.50. That'll go in there, lock that in place, and then this is 1 1/8 bilge hose for a 1100 gallon per hour pump. I think it's gonna be way overkill, but I'll try that in a second just to see. I'd actually recommend going smaller. Another option, if you happen to have some fittings, copper fittings, that'll fit on there, and then you're gonna have to use a hose clamp to hold it on. But just some options. But let me get a couple scoops in here. I'll get it running, and then I'll show you how it works. Just a quick explanation. All right, let's turn it on, and I'll show you how this thing works. Usually 1 scoop at a time. Give it a couple shakes, and it cleans right out. Now obviously, if you're in an area where you can find gold pieces bigger than 3/8, you're not gonna want to scrape and just throw everything out. You want to keep an eye on it, or just skim the top of it, and then check when you shut it down. But most people, including myself, we don't have to deal with that. Everything around here is going to be way under 3/8 and fall right down. Didn't realize it wasn't sitting flat. Locking screw holds it in place. Now it's flowing good. Let me add a couple more scoops. Way faster. It's got to be at least 70% faster than doing it manually, which I'll show you right now. Anybody who's used these bucket classifiers knows this process. Fill it with water. Put the scoop in and then shake. And shake. And you hope as the material comes down it pushes the water up to keep this stuff lubricated. But a lot of times it pushes it out the side, then it's dry, and then you got to keep adding water to this thing as you do it. Way more effort. So that old saying, work smarter, not harder. That's where this comes in. Now let's try it. Way easier. Let me hook up the 1100 gallon and just see how it works. This will be the first time. I have no clue. I think it's going to be way too strong, but I'm interested. And there's the 1100. It actually works better than I thought. I figured it'd be way too strong. Obviously you're getting some leaking over here that could be sealed up with an O-ring. But again, just a quick video to show you how this thing works. Also let you know they're on the website. At the time of this filming, they are for $24.99, and that includes shipping. So if you're interested, go to the site, buy one. In the show notes of this video, we'll have a link to my website for that. And I'll also put a link in for this classifier if you're interested in buying this one off Amazon. But until next time, get out and have fun.